how important was what you do in front of the camera, social media, building the brand, asking questions? Do you think, how important was that to have done this? And do you think it would have been where it was now if you'd have just said, okay, I'm a scientist, I've got a supplement range, and you kind of went and put it in GNC or wherever? What's your thoughts on those two approaches to building a brand and selling
of how I sort of waited?
Yeah, because at the moment
not waited, it just, I really never had, like I said, I took that message about the responsibility to educate as many people very, very seriously, and so it's, a lot of people will ask, like, well, how did you get to where you are? And I'm like, where am I? There was no plan, you know what I'm saying? The plan was just to educate people, and luckily people loved the education that they got, and continue to follow me. And like I said, I had no intention to ever create a supplement line, because I know many supplement company owners. It's not as easy as it looks. It's not an overnight success. Most of the supplement brands that you see now, I know the years that they spent, many, many years on the road, going store to store. It's not easy. So
there's a huge amount of capital in marketing.
I had no interest in that. I'm not a businessman. I'm not really a businessman. I'm an educator. So I never really had a true interest in that. However, because I was known as this sort of supplement expert, and people would always come to me, and I was working for the magazines, I was reviewing these supplements. And prior to probably 5 or 6 supplements prior to that were, you would go buy arginine or you would buy leucine, right? There weren't pre-workouts, you'd buy a whey protein, there weren't, fat burners. You would go buy acetyl L-carnitine in green tea extract and make, you know what I mean? That's what supplements were, right? Then the pre-workouts came out. And one of the things that I've been telling the reader all these years about supplements is they work if you use the right ingredient at the right dose at the right time. All the supplements that I had to start reviewing now suddenly had no dosing. And so I would contact these companies and say, how much creatine? Oh, we can't tell you that. What do you mean you can't tell me that? Sometimes they wouldn't even know, because a lot of companies don't make their own, they just have the money and then they get somebody else to manufacture it and get it, right? So they don't even know. They couldn't tell me. So I'm like, how can I tell people what products to take if I don't know what the amount of creatine, beta-alanine, branched-chain amino acids, or you can't just take a little bit. And so I realized that what was going on was, the supplement industries were literally screwing people and taking proprietary blends because it's their secret KFC formula. No, it's just they don't want anybody to realize that they're not really putting a decent amount of the ingredient in there. And so as an athlete, I was somebody who had to look, I practice what you preach. If you, don't tell me how to get bigger biceps if you don't have biceps, right? Don't tell me how to get shredded if you're not shredded. So I was very concerned, because I'm taking product that I'm thinking I'm getting this much protein, and turns out it's spiked with crap. And so I'm personally pissed off, because I can't trust any of the product that I'm getting. And so I started making my own, like small batch stuff. And I would teach people online, pre-gym. You can pretty much see if you go back over a decade ago, you can see, add this much creatine hydrochloride, this much branched chains, this much beta-alanine, this much betaine, and mix it. Tasted like crap, right? But everybody loved it because they were getting great results, And so, that's the people, when they saw the product, they saw this is what he's been recommending just now in one bottle for me.
Right.
And so they really saw it as sort of obviously there's people that are skeptical and say, oh, you're a sellout, you just did that to make money. But there are the people that really honestly view this as a gift that I've given them, that I've taken the time to put all the ingredients that I've been recommending that they take to get those results that they've been getting, and now you can just go and buy it and easy and get it shipped to your house.
Yeah.
So most people honestly view it as a gift. There's still people who are skeptical. Skepticism is good though, because
Keeps you honest.
that's what that's what I preach against.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
You should be skeptical.
Yeah.
There's a lot of crap.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. But like I said, confusing as it is, even if we went back to, pre-1980s when a supplement store was the little mom and pop shop and you just walked in and they'd, here, try arginine. Yeah, if you take 4 grams a day, it'll work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was hard enough then knowing, but now with all the, microdosing and proprietary blends, it makes it impossible for people.
So I guess with your business and so it sounds like you had your message, which is to kind of spread, what you've learned to as many people as possible. That seems to be one of your key values that you aim to do. And then what you've done is you've kind of put a business on top of that, which it's good because it's a business is generating income, which is the purpose of it. But it sounds like you're also providing a lot of value to the people who buy it, because it's they at least you're able to give them something that you're confident is the right thing for them to take in the right doses. With you're giving them delivering a quality product, and you're educating them at the same time.
Right. Yeah. I'm giving them the product I take myself. Literally, I designed these. The testosterone booster. I'm 50 years old, right? What am I going to take for a testosterone booster? Why would I make it anything less so that I would have to go buy something else?
Right.
Right? Just make it yourself. So you are getting, exactly what I make for myself. But, like you said, the business is important because it allows the education. If I didn't make any income, I wouldn't be able to afford the space where I do the lives to educate, people. I'm here live several times a week doing exercise tutorials, on my free time.
Yeah.
But that's giving back because I have the space. If I didn't have the business, I wouldn't be able to do a live at 4:30 in the afternoon because I wouldn't have an empty gym to be able to do that to.
So do you think you're now at a stage where you've been able to combine your mission with your business and your mission of sort of come together and in terms of serving people and helping people? Do you think that's where you are now in your life, would you say?
Yeah, and just continuing to perfect that. Like I said, I hope people truly see that, the business end is, it's not, people say, oh, you're a sellout, but hey, I hope the majority of people do understand that the supplements are, a educational tool themselves. I'm teaching people what to look for in supplements, so I made sure the easiest way is, there you go. This is what to look for in the supplements, but that they also understand that the business is necessary for the education, right? If I wasn't making income on this, I wouldn't be able to educate them. I'd have to be doing a job to pay the bills, which means I wouldn't be able to pop on at 4:30 and do a live on how to do the bench press for them for free. You know what I mean? So the business and is, it's critical. The business has to keep going so that you can keep the education going. But again, it's, the education that's driving the business, which is really nice, there's 2 ways that you can look at a business. You could either looking at it as a marketing business, right? Or as a service. Are you really providing a service, or is you just providing something that you can market the crap out of and sell a lot of? Or do you actually have something that provides, like you said, value in service? And so it's nice to feel that your business is actually providing a value in a, you know what I mean?
Yeah.